I'll give you this scenario. Para mas maintindihan mo yung sagot ko sa iyo.
Yeah.
Para
Yun yung-
gumana yung analytical thinking.
Okay.
Yun yung observation ko. Yun nga yung Kikoman trademark.
Kinikiliti niya yung analytical thinking. Ayan.
Ay, nabaliktad.
Balik na dyan siya.
Yan ang ano.
Yan. Okay.
I think sa right. Right.
Yung left yun.
Yeah. Yun. Na mali-mali
So
pa.
yung guest nandito.
So yan, nandito na naman tayo.
Petik sa tawanan. Episode ano ba to?
Welcome to Petox! Petik sa tawanan.
Kape at Kuntuhan.
Episode 8.
Ako nga pala si Rage.
Ako naman po si Box.
At ako naman po si Cabs. Alright.
Ayan, welcome back. Ayan.
Okay.
Balitaktakan na naman.
Kamusta naman?
Kumusta ang ating mga buhay-buhay, Cabs?
Yan, laging alert. Stay alert.
Okay
Ikaw,
naman.
Box.
Okay naman. Confident naman ako sa support na binibigay ng UAE. So, at peace. Yan ang masasabi ko.
Okay.
Sabi nga nila may bagong sakit na lumalaganap sa UAE.
Ano yung lingon sa
Ay, step neck. Valid for 3 days.
Okay.
lingon sa taas.
Ako, wala akong work ngayon. Naka-forced leave kami.
Kami din work from home.
Oo, work from home muna. So, yun. Dahil hindi ganong busy, walang work, naghanap tayo ng mga di ba? Libangan. So, recently, sumali ako sa isang,
Dance group?
isang group.
Dance group ba yan?
Baka, hindi ko alam kung baka narinig nyo na sila, gumagawa sila ng mga short film dito sa...
Oo
dito
nga,
sa
sabi ko sa iyo, sama mo ako, di mo naman ako sinama.
Ay, hindi, meron pa silang next batch kung gusto nyong sumali.
Hindi ba yan yung yung sinabi mo sa akin nun, nung bago pa lang ako sa Dubai? Yung vlogging page na sinabi mo sa akin yan? Yung...
Hindi.
Iba yan.
Huwag mo nang banggitin.
Sasabihin ko sana Pero kilala mo din yun, di ba? Yung
Pero parang hindi na sila active ngayon eh.
Hindi na ngayon.
Ibang iba dito sa active na sila. At saka ang gaganda ng quality ng mga films nito.
Basta sunod
Parang nagpapasip-sip. Hindi pa kami nag-start.
Baka naman.
sasama ko. Kape muna tayo mga
kape.
ka-Petox.
Ayan, so nandito na naman tayo sa guest area natin. So alam niyo na ang ibig sabihin yan.
Oo, meron na naman
Meron na tayong special guest ngayon.
Siyang pinakamalupit na guest.
Siya yung director nung sinasabi kong na group.
Alam mo, nung parang inopen up mo sa amin na magkakaroon tayo ng ganitong guest, being a mass communication student, broadcast, yun, na-excited ako. Kasi parang, alam mo yung bumabalik ulit yung mga pinagkagawa namin nung college.
Memories, no?
Oo.
Malay mo, maging part tayo ng isang nila.
Tsaka ngayon, parang ang ganda ng, alam mo yung bagong ways, technologies, or paano ginagawa ang mga film ngayon. Unlike before, nung college ako na yung, lang talaga yung camera na nung gumagawa kami ng film tsaka MTV. So, yun. Kaya excited ako.
Marami kang mga tanong.
Kanina, kahapon pala nung binigay mo yung parang set of questions, paano maging yung takbo. Parang nag-aano na yung utak ko kung paano ko anong mga itatanong ko today.
Okay. So, without further ado, pakilala natin ang ating guest, ang director ng Kikoman Films. Walang iba kundi si Kikoman, Kikoman himself.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, welcome po sa Petox.
Welcome sa Petox, Direct.
Mga kabalin. Lahat kayo kabalin, di ba?
Ay,
Hindi po.
Kaming dalawa ni Cabs.
Yeah.
Ako po, Surigao nun.
From Surigao.
Surigao, oo. So, ayan.
May mga tumatawag.
May
Na-speechless ako.
caller na agad. Okay, sa line 1.
Speaking
Ayan. So, sino unang magtatanong? Ikaw, Box. Alam ko may mga,
Hindi ko pa na...
Boss, direct, ang real name mo, Francis Gasier.
Francis Lucian Gasser.
Gasier.
So kaya Kiko, sir, no?
Kaya Kiko.
Francis.
Usually kasi pag mga Francis or Francisco, automatic yun yung palayo, Kiko.
But napili mo direct is Kiko Man. May kapangalan ka na isang brand ng
Double K naman
Double
yun.
K.
Yung nickname ko Kiko. Siyempre, lalaki ako.
Man.
Di sana Kiko girl yun.
Oo nga. Oo nga naman.
Oo nga. Kiko Man Films.
Kiko Man Films.
Parang ang ganda nung Kiko Man. Parang pag Kiko Man, tingnan nga natin to. Sinerge ko actually yung nyo, sir, direct yung...
May recall.
Oo, yung mga videos mo. Ang ganda ng mga effects naman.
May mga nagsabi ba na kaya Kiko Man parang dahil toyo? Parang hindi naman.
Kanina nung on the way kami dito ni Amir, marami akong nakikita mga discount shops. Sabi ko, tingnan mo itong mga discount shops na ito. Yung font and color nung sikat na discount shop dito na I don't know kung pwedeng sabihin yung day-to-day.
Oo, pwede naman.
Ginaya. So, para papasok ka na lang, para siyang clickbait.
Yan nga. Yung parang mahuhook ka sa
Oo,
pangalan.
yun yung isa yun sa marketing strategy kasi. Now, choosing Kiko Man, I don't have that kind of intention. Ever since kasi, ganun ang tawag sa akin. Kiko. Now, nung kinonceptualize ko yung Kiko Man, hindi ko binigyan ito ng pansin when it comes sa marketing strategy. Kasi I started as a blogger before. Then, I started hated it after that.
Why?
Bakit po?
Bakit?
Pwede ba sabihin yun?
Oo, ano ba?
Sige.
Ano lang naman.
Hindi naman kasi ako para sa libreng kain eh.
Okay.
So, parang you started as a food blogger,
No.
safe to say.
Not at all. I just blog things that I wanted to blog tapos nilalagyan ko ng katatawanan. Kung makikita nyo rin yung mga una kong films, akala mo horror siya din sa suddenly yung twist niya ay katatawanan sa uli. Ganun yung dati kong film niche. Until such time na it progressed.
Parang naging brand mo na siya.
Kaya man, sinabi ko nga na dahil ako'y isang lalaki. Yung ganoon.
So the process direct of coming up with the name, the Kiko Man name, it's parang nandun lang. Was it really a process that you thought about for days or weeks na okay, final, ito na po siya?
I work in the marketing department ng Spinneys.
Oh.
I've been in Spinneys for 26 years.
Wow.
So kung marketing lang pag-uusapan, it runs in my vein. Kumbaga, gano'n. Kumbaga, it's just a cup of tea taking it in the morning. Ganoon. So, kasi ngayon, sa advent of social media, people don't care what is the meaning of the name that you're using.
Yes, correct.
What they care about ay yung catch.
Yes.
Yung mas maganda sa pandinig.
Yes. May recall. May recall.
Yes, exactly.
Yung parang pag narinig nila, talagang matatandaan nila.
Oo, kasi tandaan natin, it is part of human psychology. The retention of a human psychology is within 5 seconds.
Correct.
Yun lang yan, yung span of interest.
Yung attention span nila.
Yun lang yun. So, kailangan catchy yung anime mo. Hindi mahaba, hindi catchy siya.
Tama.
Kunyari, kung nakita mo ng Nike, very catchy na siya, tapos binigyan nila ng check. That's it.
2 syllables lang.
No? So, the same thing as a Kikoman. Doon namin inaninon.
Ako nga naman, no? Like if you're going to, kung maririnig mo yung Kiko Man, parang may catch, may interest ka, you will be hooked in. Ano ba to? Ano bang Kiko Man?
Parang yung naisip mo din na pangalan na gusto mong gamitin sa vlog mo, di ba? Volkswagen.
Yung mga unique pero pag narinig nila,
may recall.
Bali, spoof siya ng isang, popular, brand. Ganoon. At,
Yung nasabi
Now, because Kikoman Films has the acronym of KMF, so we devise something. Karangalang maging Filipino.
Yes.
Kaya, kung makikita niyo yung film
Nice, ang
namin,
galing.
we are all Philippine setting.
Yes, Philippine setting.
Hindi mo mapagkakamalang shinyut dito sa UAE.
Ang galing nga nung style ni Derek na yung isang film na napanood kong gawa niya, yung Apo.
Okay.
Apo. Yung setting niya is, alam mo, kung if you're someone living in UAE, malalaman mo na
mo agad.
doon dito sa UAE sinut yun.
Non-shoot, oo.
Pero pinalabas niya na nasa Pilipinas yung setting. Ang galing ng ano niya, nag-intersect, naglalagay siya ng ibang scenes na kuha sa Pilipinas.
Okay.
Then yung main yung mga character
Main event dito.
kuha, pero hindi mo if you're someone na hindi taga UAE,
yung hindi
ano
familiar,
na parang sa Pilipinas talaga siya nakuha.
Ganda.
Ang galing.
Ayos.
So direct 26 years sabi mo sa Spinies. Yun yung unang job mo dito sa
Yes.
UAE.
Yes.
So ever since.
Ever since,
okay.
yes.
Naiya tuloy ako.
Siya 3 years, 4 jobs.
Tatlo lang.
Tatlo pa lang. Okay.
Ako 16 years, 4 jobs. 4 companies.
Ako din. Pagkapareho kami ni Derek. Ako, 11 years na ako dito. With the same company sa airport.
Pero direct nasa parang sort of film industry ka. Nung like yung kabataan mo, elementary, high school years, may inclination ka na ba talaga into films or ganon?
Okay, I came from a family background of artists.
Okay.
So my dad is a musician. At the same time, he's a painter. So grandfather ko on my dad's side, he is an architect. Siya yung nag-design ng pamantasan ng Maynila.
Oh.
At saka yung sa City Hall. So makikita niyo yung pangalan niyo doon, Innocentes Gasser. And he is also an artist. Kaya ako, ganoon ako. So yung it runs to my blood. Nagpipaint ako, nag-sculpture.
Ay, wow.
Yun yung trabaho ko nung nasa Saudi ako. Nagpipaint ako tsaka sculpture. Now, when it comes, should I say, film industry per se, nung college, nung fourth year high school ako until I reached college, political activist ako. Kaya hindi ako nakapagtapos ng college. So hanggang second year college lang ako. I was kicked out of school from Holy Angel University. Okay. Tapos, nung nag-full-time ako sa activism, akong humawak nung cultural department ng League of the Filipino Students. Okay. Doon kasi before I became a political activist, writer na ako ng mga ng stage plays.
Sa school?
Yes, sa school.
Okay.
Tapos naging feature editor ako ng isang school org.
A school org.
So yan.
School banner.
Yes, exactly. So from there it cumulates yung capability ko of how to put the story into a visual form. Kasi script is a vision of a visual form. Everything that we see naman kasi is all started in an invisible form.
Correct.
It started from an idea.
Imagination.
Idea mo na yan, then it flashed up.
Correct.
The same thing sa script into film. Script is the vision of a visual form.
Yeah.
Kumbaga siya yung seed form ng finished product mo. So ganun siya. Kaya very easy sa akin yun yung aesthetics of color, yung kung paano mo i-deliver, so on and so forth. The only thing that I have to adjust myself ay yung technicalities of cameras, technicalities of editing it, yung psychology of putting the cameras where and what angle.
The technicality of doing
kasi,
it.
Sa stage play, walang camera dyan. All voices yan, then maging exaggerated ka on your body movement. Other than that, wala akong major na adjustment na ginawa when it comes to filming kasi with all humility, I have already the 60% of it in me. So 40% na lang yung win-out ko.
Win-out.
Yeah.
Yun nga, kaya siguro Bok, Cubs at Rage, successful si Direk Kiko on his craft right now. Kasi naaalala ko nung college ako professor, nung sa professor ko sabi niya, a good a good director begins as a good scriptwriter. Kasi yung scriptwriter ang
Yes,
nag-visualize ng ng mga sitwasyon, ng mga scenarios and all. And then magiging director ka. So sabi nga niya ng professor ko, a scriptwriter is equally important as the director.
Exactly.
Oo, yun. So
Doon sa kanya nagmula yung kwento talaga.
Kumbaga yun yung backbone ng ano eh.
siya
ng
yung
isang
nag-conceptualize. So,
So,
imagine, scriptwriter na siya, director pa siya, di ba? Kaya effective.
At ako yung nag-edit.
At siya pa nag-i-edit, di ba?
Yung double-edged sword.
Nung sinusulat niya yung concept, may binubuo ka na nun sa utak mo na paano yung magiging angle, paano yung magiging
Flow.
Yes, definitely. But as a filmmaker kasi, meron kaming principle na yung tinatawag na yung Rodriguez list. A Rodriguez list is conceptualized by the filmmakers of internationally. You only conceptualize a story with the resources that you only have. Never ever Hollywoodize
Correct.
your short film, or else you look stupid.
Yeah. Hindi
Ganun.
maganda ang kalalabasan.
Don't chew the things that you can't chew. Ganun yan. Siguraduhin mo rin na meron ka doon. Siguraduhin mo na kaya mong puntahan yung location na yun. Meron kang access nun. So on and so forth.
Yung makatotohanan lang.
Exactly. Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of Hollywood films na who started only as experimental film or low-budget film, but then again, it made big as a cinema like Twilight.
Box office.
The first Twilight film was actually just an experiment. Trinay na lang nila kung magwo-work yung partnership ng dalawang artist. Low budget lang siya. One scenario, itong restaurant na to, itong bahay na to. Yun lang. But then it became...
The same thing as David Steinberg. David Steinberg is one of the influence that I have when it comes to horror film. Mahilig kasi ako sa horror film. He started as a indie filmmaker. Siya ngayon ang nag-direct na ng Annabelle. Yung Lights Out, siya yun. Yung Lights Out na yun, nangyari yun as an independent film niya. Tapos siya na yung director ng Shazam.
Shazam. Yung superhero sa
Yes, exactly, sa DC. Doon mo makikita na it's not because that he came from an independent arena. That's why he was hired. No, he was hired because of what he has.
Yeah.
Remember this, sinabi ko rin to sa induction nila, Reg. Sabi ko, people will never come near to a mango tree because of the tree. They come near because of the fruit.
The fruit.
Correct.
You know? Ganun yun. If people pay you, people would pay just to see you because of your fruit. It's not because of you.
Yeah.
Just take for instance, say, Mike Tyson or si Tiger Woods. People love them because of what they have. Pero nung nagkasala sila, they crucified them
Yes.
in the public.
Yeah, correct.
You know? So doon natin siya titingnan na it doesn't mean that people like you, they love you.
Correct.
No, kasi there are three kinds of people kasi around you. You should know that para hindi mo ma-misconstrue yung kanilang interaction with you. The first kind of person around you is what we call constituent. These are the very people. They are with you not because they love you. They are with you because of what you have.
What you have or
Correct.
what they need.
No, what you have, not what you need, what they need. No,
What you have.
a need is different from what you have. Okay. And when they saw someone who can bring them fast sa finish line, they leave you alone. Constituents are like scaffoldings of a building. When the building is constructed, they have to be removed.
Yes.
Yes.
And number two, ito naman yung comrade. Comrade, they are with you not because what you have. They are with you not because they love you. They are with you because you share the same enemy.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah.
Ano? The same thing sa politics. Ano? And when you defeat the enemy, you get enemies. Ganun sila. And number three, ito yung madala mong mahanap. Ito yung tinatawag na confidant. Na it is easy to find someone as an acquaintance, but not as a confidant. Confident are people with you, not because of what you have, not because you share the same enemy, but because they love you. You can cry, you can fart, you can burp in front of that person. And that person will be still beside
With you.
you.
Yeah.
Yun yun. At you'll be very fortunate to find a confidant, at least 3 in your lifetime.
Yeah.
Tandaan nyo yan.
Me, I found my one.
No? Totoo yun. Others would say, oh, my wife or my spouse is my confidant.
No.
That's a wrong connotation.
Yes.
Eh
No.
di sana wala nang naghihiwalay.
That's a wrong connotation. Believe me, wrong.
Yeah.
Very wrong. Kaya life is full of mysteries, but not until you decipher what life, the algorithm of life is. It's easy for you now to understand kung ano yung steps na gagawin mo. Na, ay, ang bait niya sa akin. Ang bait niya, no? Ganun ang mga Pilipino, no? Very friendly tayo. Makita mo lang sa airport, ay, kabayan, Dubai ka. Halika, dito ka.
Yeah. Isang beses mo lang nakita, ang bait niya.
Ay, ang bait niya, no? O, kamusta naman yung nilipatan mo? Ang bait ng mga kasama namin. Then after 1 month, lilipat ka. Ay, ang iingay nila dun. Nakuha natin?
Oo.
Not until you understand the algorithm of life and the psychology of people, you will still always misconstrue kung paano sila nag-i-interact sa iyo. Kaya kunyari ako, hindi ako masisisi ng iba na yung they would feel that I have a fence in front of me. Kasi I know a person who is my acquaintance and a person who is my friend.
Yes.
Not until you can categorize people, yun. Parang yun ang sinasabi na Rek. Not until you learn the science how to categorize the people that are surrounding you, dun ka lang parang magsasucceed or know how to deal with life. Ganun. Kasi kapag hindi mo na-categorize, hindi mo alam kung paano ka makipag-work sa tao na yon.
Oo, tama.
Tsaka ang ganda nung sinabi ni Direk na yung hindi mo ma-decide sa sarili mo kung sino yung taong mag-i-stay kahit na gumawa ka ng anong mali sa sarili mo. Ngayon, may isang tao, 2 tao, sabi nga ni Direk na mag-i-stay sa'yo. Tsaka kung nakita mo na yung nag-stay na yun, siyempre, value mo yun.
Exactly. See, people who live are meant to live. People who stay are meant to stay.
Correct.
Tandaan natin yan. Not everyone you need to bring as you climb the mountain. I mean, just a classic example of Abraham. Nung dadali niya nung iaalay niya si Isaac.
Si Isaac.
Yung
Abraham was with meron siyang isang yung parang slave. Sabi niya, you stay here while me and the lad will
Go to,
climb the
yeah.
mountain. Not everyone you need to bring. No? Pag-akit mo sa bundok, the same in success.
Correct.
Hindi lahat yan kasama mo.
Correct.
Nung inumpisahan kong Kikoman Films kasi, 3 lang kami. Me, I, and myself.
Sinabi mo na
Me, myself,
naman ako
and I.
Oo, sabi.
Hindi, sinabi rin yung direct dun sa induction.
Then, yung mga nakasama ko ng mga unang ko, hindi ko nakasama ngayon. Kaya mali yung sabing, why you're not maintaining people? That's wrong.
They choose to live.
No. It's not you choose to leave. Remember this, kamukha nung kinategorize ko kanina, there are people that are like scaffoldings.
Yeah. Okay.
Once it's
Tapos na yung
done,
building.
they will be removed.
Oo, they will be removed. Definitely, there will be things that will come along your way na, okay, I have to move up. Ano na yun eh? I cannot call it as a destiny. I call it as part of the ingredient. Remember, a great meal depends on the great ingredients. Tandaan natin. No? So, nasasala yun eh. Ano? Kunyari, kung gagawa ng lumpia si ate doon, kung lalagyan niya yun ng hopya, ay hindi tama.
Tama.
No? At bago siya gumawa ng ingredients na yun, nandun siya sa supermarket at pinipili niya, bibigay ni Reg, eto mami yung repolyo. Hindi, ito na lang. Nako nga? Ganun yun. Hindi ibig sabihin na hindi niya mahal sales dahil nireject niya yung repolyo yung binibigay. Kasi alam niya what makes a great meal.
Yes.
Parang
So, as you go on to the next meal, hahanap ka ng mga panibagong
Exactly.
ingredients. Diba?
Kasi doon mo na be-build yung niche mo. Doon na, okay, I know I'm this. Now, if I'm this, these people will be attracted. Remember, always be surrounded with the kind of people that you wanted to be.
Parang ano ko yun, Direk, yung dapat alam mo kung saan ka mag-fit. Like kaming tatlo, yung nagkayayaan kami na podcast kami. So meron na kaming banding before pa itong podcast. So nung parang normal na lang sa amin na nagkikwentuhan. So fit kami. Although meron kaming mga
Differences in opinion.
Pero doon sa bandang dulo, isa pa rin yung vision namin or point of view namin.
Yes, but tandaan nyo ito. Yes, tama yung sinabi mo, pero 60% lang yung tama doon. You need to understand, to consider yung tinatawag nating placebo effect. Na you only agree to each other kasi lagi nga kayo magkakasama. For example, ikaw hindi ka mahilig sa basketball, sila mahilig, tapos kasama mo sila sa kwarto. Next month, nanonood ka na ng NBA.
Tama.
That's what we call a placebo effect. You know? Kaya hindi ito dahil sa nagkasundo kayo, okay, podcast. No. Kasi yun yung conversation nyo, and that conversation, subconsciously, you are now absorbing that. At since inabsorb mo yun, magiging part na ito ngayon ng system mo.
Yeah.
So, in short, ikaw yung scaffolding.
Muntik na nga inalis yung
Oo
scaffolding.
nga, muntik ka na mag-scaffolding. Ayan. So, Direk, bring us back to your, you said before, talo lang kayo, di ba? Me, myself, and I. Tapos, bring us back to your first ever, when you decided to start filmmaking.
Yes. Okay. Yung nga, sabi ko sa inyo, dati nagba-vlog ako. I mean, no offense to the vloggers. I have a good respect with them. I mean, this is my opinion. This is my view. It doesn't mean, it's my right, but it doesn't mean it's right.
Yes.
No?
Correct.
No, pwedeng malito sa pandinig ng iba. My experience as a filmmaker is that, kasi pag alam mo talaga, they always say that destiny will magnetize you to where you should go. It will magnetize you. And how you can be magnetized and how you are being magnetized is that you will feel you're too big to that nest. Now, when you spread your wings, the nest is parang ang sikip.
Hindi na.
Okay, I get.
Nakuha nyo? Ganoon. Just like an eaglet. An eaglet, the mother eagle would push the eagle away from the nest kasi sasabihin niya, you're too big now for this nest. Now spread your wings and fly. No? The same thing, that's what I heard, why I felt. Now, merong mga uncertainty sa utak ko na, okay, parang mahirap to. To know na wala naman akong gears. No? Cellphone lang ginamit ko. I still remember, kung makikita nyo rin yun sa YouTube channel ko, yung The Tenant, yun yung first film ko.
The Tenant.
Oo. Na ako mag-isa. At literally ako mag-isa. Now, there's a part there that I need someone to be yung dun sa catch dun sa huli. Doon ako nag-post sa Facebook. Kailangan ko ng ganito. Tapos merong isang nag-volunteer. Yun yun. Pero ako lang mag-isa doon.
So, Direk, who pushed you out of the nest? Was it yourself, you, me?
Kayo nga yung sabi ko sa
Yourself?
Okay, tingnan mo ito. Kamukha na sinabi ko sa inyo, an eagle would feel that he is big for the nest. Do you see any nest around me? Of course not. Di ba? Now, since it is not physically present yung nest sa akin, now that is an innate one. That is an innate one. I know in myself that I can do better than this. I know that I can be outstanding, standing outside. Because ang outstanding, hindi ito yung ikaw yung pinakamagaling. Standing outside to the usual norm. Kasi noon, putok na putok ang vlogger. Mga vlogger.
Parang going out of your comfort zone. Parang ganun.
I don't want it. I need to be different. I need to follow what my intuition leads me to. Ganun yun. And kasi, ganito yan when you push yourself out of the nest, you have only one choice: to spread your wings and fly.
Correct.
And remember, eagles build their nest at the top of the mountain, never on the ground. Never! So, kapag ikaw ay tumalon doon, risk yun.
Malaking
Riskan.
risk.
Pero pag when you spread your wings and fly, and you
Malayo.
learn how to flap that,
Malayo mararating mo.
no birds, I mean, no single bird can ever fly with you. Mawawalan sila ng hininga. Ganong katindi yung eagle. Let me ask the three of you. Anong ibig sabihin ng KFC?
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Fried?
Chicken.
Have you ever heard of Kentucky Fried Eagle?
No.
No.
No. Kasi chickens are easy victim,
Ah.
What?
not eagles.
Oo nga, no?
So I don't want to peck on the ground. I don't want to feed on the ground. I want to fly. That's my intuition. Why I need to go out of the nest.
Yeah.
But where did the inspiration came, Direk? Like, when someone goes out in the open and leave his comfort zone, there would be like parang
Driving force,
driving
kumbaga.
forces. What was that
Okay.
certain thing that made you decide, okay, I have to go out in the open. I know I can do this.
Okay, driving force 0. But the innate, the nature that I have in my blood as an artist is, that's not a driving force. It has been there. All you have to do is to rediscover it. Sa palagay niyo ba, nung kayo ay, magkakilalan ba kayo ever since?
No.
Exactly. But when you go together, nakuha ninyo, doon kayo nagkaroon nga ng ano, kasi something in you is already there. And now you have rediscovered it. Rediscover, not discover. Kasi nandun yan eh.
Nandun.
Naka nyo? Nung bata ka, sabi ng nanay mo, ang galing talaga tinuto sumayo. Napakita mo nga yung sayo mo kay tito mo. Meron ka ni. Kumbaga,
It's just a matter of-
rekindle mo lang. Rekindling it. You don't rediscover it. It's there. No? Kumbaga, Magellan didn't discover Philippines.
Yeah, exactly.
He rediscovered it.
Yeah.
Nakuha niyo yung point ko ngayon.
Yeah.
Ganun
Nandun na yun.
So, I don't call it as a driving
Kumbaga
force.
ginising mo lang.
Nobody pushed me. No entity pushed me. It is the blood that flows in my vein that says, you know that you're an artist.
Galing. Kumbaga ginising mo lang.
rekindle mo siya.
Dormant lang siya na ginising mo. Nice. Oh, box. I mean, Cubs.
Meron ba yung tissue dyan? Parang dudugo na ilong ko.
Nabibigla ako dito.
Sabi ko kayo yan kay Direk eh. Ang dali nga. Search ko nga yung ang ganito.
Tinanong ako ni Reg, sabi niya, Direk, gusto mo bang isend ko sa inyo yung questions? Sabi ko, no, I don't like that.
Ayan.
Sabi ko sa kanya,
It would not,
you ask me anything under the sun.
Yeah.
Ang galing ni Direk. Nagugulat tayo
Sabi
lang.
ko yan. Pero
Direk, ito. Mga ilang movies na lahat in total lang nagawa during the span of your career?
Okay. I don't want to be viewed as someone who is boastful. In my surprise, nung tinype ko yung name ko sa ChatGPT,
lumabas.
you will see it. You can see it now. Recently nga, dahil bored ako, sabi ko, how good Francis Gasser as a filmmaker? ChatGPT gave me the answer. Opo. I want to be honest dun sa question na yun. If you wanted me to quantify it, it's more than 100 na.
More than
Wow.
Yes.
Dami na.
Hindi, kaya natanong ko Direk kasi I wanted to know kung nagawa mo na ba doon out of those 100 films na nagawa mo, masasabi mo bang nagawa mo na yung magnum opus or something, or you're still on your way towards that goal?
Exactly. I'm still learning. And I want you to know that there are still a lot of talented filmmakers, Filipino filmmakers here in UAE that are better than me. I would never consider myself as the apex one. I always wanted to view myself as someone that needs learning more. Kamukha yung in the advent of AI now. Now I need to sit back, go back to my shelf and say, okay, how can I collaborate this to my film? And I have a film now, upcoming horror film, yung Batingaw, that I have collaborated AI with that. But it took learning. Hindi ko pwede sabihin, alam ko na yan. No. Ako, si Amir, yung cameraman namin, and yung other production team, we always talk about it. Ganun. Kasi, if you let learning, freely flow to you, you would never view yourself as an apex one You will never view yourself. Kasi, may kailangan pang intindihin. At the same time, nasasabi mo pa rin na merong mas magaling sa akin. Di ba? Pero direct, kung merong mas magaling sa'yo, bakit ikaw yung nananalo ng ganito? O siguro doon sa contest na hindi siya sumali. Pero, bakit ako naman yung hindi kumikita ng kamukha nung kinikita niya? Nakuha natin yung point na yun. Ganon siya. No? Now, if you have that kind of principle, now it's easy for you to let the learning flow. Nakuha natin? Yung sinabi sa akin ni Reg na kayo po ay nirefer sa akin ni Jobs. As ganito, okay lang ba? Nagpa-podcast kami, hindi pa ganito. Sabi ko, anong sinagot ko sa iyo? I always support Filipino content creators. Right or wrong?
Yes.
Always. Hindi ko pwede sa small time, no.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Because I came from that.
Yes. No.
Ano? Sinabi ko yun sa iyo at pwede mong bigay screenshot sa kanila. Ano? Tinanong niya ako, podcaster din ba po kayo? No. But I support people who do that.
Yes. Thank you, Direk.
So Derek, ano po yung going back to films? Ano po yung Kikoman's trademark when it comes to the films? Like kasi like Steven Spielberg, parang known siya to longer films, to 2 hours and a half, 3 hours. Zack Snyder, known siya for light effects and all. Ano po yung Kikoman trademark? Parang pag inopen ko yung YouTube ko and then I search for Kikoman films, and then even if me not knowing that this is a Kikoman film, I would recognize that this is a Kikoman film.
I like that question. Really. I'm so glad you asked. No. Kikoman films, number one, since even though we are based sa UAE, ang mapapanood mo dyan as if you are watching it was filmed in the Philippines. Kikoman Films has its own license. We are very legal in UAE. No, then therefore, that gives us the foothold of shooting in this beautiful country, UAE. Another thing is that dahil alam ninyo yung background ko sa political activist before, makikita nyo yan sa wordings ko sa bawat film. Makikita nyo yan doon sa progress ng story ko sa bawat film. It might be drama, it might be horror, it might be action, comedy. You will see that. I don't do love stories. Ganun yun. Pag pinanood mo siya, it forces your creative should I say creative insights na oo nga, tama. Bakit nga naman hindi ganon? Alam mo yung ganon? It forces you to think. It forces you to be analytical, not critical. No? Critical is someone that you will say something that is negative, but you don't provide a solution. An analytical, you always see something that is wrong and you will
Analyze and
analyze the method of why it happened, and you will provide of how to prevent it.
come
Come
up with a solution.
Ganoon. Na laging may lalim ang film ng KMF, ng Kikoman Films. Laging may lalim. Kaya nga lagi, pag yung market kami ng stage or in-interview ako ng GMA, in-interview ako ng ABS-CBN dati, I always say, karangalan maging Pilipino. Mabuhay ang pelikulang Pilipino. I really love our country, Philippines. I never ever put our country in the bad light. Regardless sa ano man nangyayari sa Pilipinas, Pilipino ako. Ayokong nasisira yan. At dahil doon, lagi akong on time. Hindi ako naniniwala sa sinasabi nila
Filipino
on
tayo.
time.
Me also.
Alam ni Resha. Ganun ako. Gusto ko rin pakita na hindi lahat ng Pilipino ay maraming bisyo. Hindi ako yon. Ang Pilipino ay ito.
Wow. So, in light with that, as a political activist, are we expecting po a film from KMF? How would I place the word? Or
About the
talking
recent,
about what's happening sa Pilipinas ngayon?
In fact, yung just recently yung film na nasa Emirates Film Festival ngayon na as official selection, yung Tilamsik sa Dakilang Apoy. Tungkol ito sa isang lalaki na sumanib ng New People's Army. Tapos, dahil sa enkwentro, hindi na siya makalakad ng bumalik siya sa mahal niya sa buhay, sa asawa niya, sa anak niya na iniwan niya many years. Ngayon ang tanong, paano yung magiging adjustment dun? Yun ang laging hindi pinapakita sa film. Ang pinapakita lagi, mali ang gobyerno, kaya ako ganito. Paano naman yung pagbalik mo sa mahal mo sa buhay?
Maraming aspect. Na pwede pang pag-usapan.
Sino yung kailangan mong bigyan ng toong pansin? Yung nagdadalamhati na binalikan mo? O yung bumalik na ayaw na siyang tanggapin? Saan doon?
Para sa akin, Rage Cubs, no? Parang with the Derek's mga words ni Derek, ang nakikita kong parang trademark ng KMF is not showing the usual. Yung parang, yun nga, sinasabi ni Derek kanina na a film was made to maybe criticize the government dahil kaya isang taong ito nagpunta ng NPA, pero it was never shown kung ano na yung naging buhay niya after the NPA era.
Anong impact
So parang
sa
ang
kanya?
ang Kikoman trademark is showing a different angle of the usual
Kumbaga,
things.
two-side story yung...
Yeah,
Hindi two-side, parang
Yung story na, yun nga, yung...
kasi if we're going to talk about two sides, it's the negative and the positive, pero hindi nakikita yung parang northeast tsaka northwest. Yun ang pinapakita ng Kikoman film. The things that is not covered by the negative and the things that are not covered by the positive.
Kumbaga yung gray area.
Yung gray
Between the
area.
positive and the
Yung,
negative.
Kasi sa driving, meron yung blind spot.
Oh, correct. Yun.
Ganun. Yung hindi nakikita ng CCTV, ito yun.
Ayun.
I never make a film, I mean, just to give a disclaimer, I never make a film that is against the government. No, I always love the Philippine country itself. I never put it in a bad light. No? Kaya ang pinapakita ko dito, ito yon at ito yung epekto. Nakuha natin. And what can be sana? Ano?
Paano mababa?
Ilang mga filmmaker nagsabi na I always make films that are very dark. Dark in the sense of yung plot ng story. Not yung color grade.
Hindi mo makita.
Yung plot ng story. Very dark. Well, unfortunately, that life is. It's not fairy tale.
Yes.
That's life
It
is.
never is.
Exactly.
reality.
The very fact that the four of us are here because we wanted to talk about life that made us stronger.
Yes. True.
No one is made stronger without a friction or pressure. So then, therefore, life is not a box of butterflies that when you open it flies out. No, it's dark. Pero ito yung nagpapalakas sa atin.
That's yung kumbaga yung mga experiences mo na ganun. Yun yung naging reason bakit ka umabot sa ganito. Diba?
And truly, that's the power of artistry. No, you put something which is subject for individual's interpretation. And then of course no, like you put up a film, it although ang sabi nga ni Derek kanina, although ang intention niya is not to harm someone or to put someone into the bad light. Pero yun ang interpretation ng viewer, and that's the art. That's the power of art. Kasi it sinusulisit niya yung critical thinking, hindi critical pala, analytical thinking ng mga viewers, which is beautiful kasi maraming insight, maraming pumapasok na halimbawa, may ilalabas si direct na film tapos nandito tayo, iba yung insight niya, iba yung insight. Ang ganda kasi iba-iba yung insight, so there is like an avenue to discuss life, discuss relations, anong relate ng buhay ko sa film na yon.
Kumbaga bawat film, iba yung dating ng bawat film dun sa nanonood. Iba yung version ng film para sa
parang
age.
kumbaga, sa isang film movie, apat tayong nanonood, pero isa lang ang pinanonood natin, iba-iba tayo ng opinion at saka iba-iba tayo ng
I'll give you an
pagkakaintindi.
example. I have a film na pinalabas sa UP. Yun yung Sisihin si Sylvia. Pinalabas yun sa UP Diliman last year. Yung Sisihin si Sylvia, kung papanoorin mo yun, you'll be torn into two principles. Are you choosing hustisya? Are you using konsensya? Alin doon? Ang Sisihin si Sylvia is about a woman na nirape ng isang lalaki. Now, that woman made herself strong-willed. Naging strong-willed siya hanggang hinanap niya yung lalaking yun. Eh, yung lalaking yun naging diabetic na. Ang ginawa niya, kinontak niya yung mga naging biktima nun. Tapos, tinipon niya. Nung time na tinipon niya, na-capture niya yung lalaking yun. Ngayon, patayin natin to. Ngayon, yung tatlo na naging biktima nun, isa doon ay yung dating asawa nun.
No.
Ngayon, anong uunahin mo? Yung hustisya ba o yung konsensya mo? Nakuha niya? So, ngayon, nagiging analytical ka ngayon. Matalino ang Pilipino. Believe me, matalino tayo. Kaya nga natin gumawa ng joke out of something that is happening.
Naniniwala
Ang
ako
galing
doon.
nga natin sa mga memes na.
Exactly. Matalino tayo. Believe me.
Matataba yung utak.
If you only know how intelligent and creative Filipinos are, and that's what we are. Yung dugong nananalaytay dito, dugong maharlika yan.
Yes, correct.
Dugong maharlika. Pag sinabi nating maharlika, alam mo, hindi ito yung acquired mo lang yung pagiging royalty mo. Ha? No. It's there. Nobody had passed the crown to you. It's there. Ganun
At
siya.
saka kung titingnan talaga natin yung history ng Philippines, yung artistry ng Philippines from yung mga palayok and all the color shading, kasi art, di ba, Derek, it requires like a higher form of intelligence somehow, di ba?
See, this is how I describe art. Art is the imitation of nature. You imitate the nature, but yet you imitate it the way you perceive it. Yung intelligence that goes in putting it together in accordance to your
Correct.
view.
Yes.
Okay.
Ako niya? So, ganun yung art. Ganun, ito, ginagawa natin. Art to. Art yan. I never done podcast. Kaya kaninang pagdating namin, may, anong kami, tinignan namin. We are artists. That's how we are.
Correct.
Pag may, pumunta kami ni Amir, we were invited sa ano bang launch ng Nikon yun?
Nikon siya.
Exactly, we went there. Launch ng bagong camera. As soon as we went there, hindi kami, wala ka pala siya. No. There are two things that we have done. And Amir can test that. We took the popcorn that is free
Okay.
and went to the camera.
Oo. Yung pinag-aralan.
Observe,
Agad,
yeah.
no?
Just like obsessed fools.
Yeah.
Because we are an artist.
Exactly.
Kaya ang tawag namin sa mga KMF members, hindi actors and actress. Artists.
Artist.
Kasi we imitate nature.
For me, sa opinion ko, dahil yung kumbaga being a Filipino, natural na yung pagiging, it runs in our blood, yung pagiging artist. So, I think parang may kailangan mo ng dalawang factors para matawag mo yun na artist ka. Yung puso mo to realize, to visualize this. Kagaya nga na nasabi ni Direk na ini-emulate mo yung nature. Kumbaga. So, you need heart, di ba? Para makita mo yung beauty na nasa nature. At yung intelligence mo at the same time on how to present it. How to present your perspective. Parang ganun.
Tsaka sabi ni Direk kanina yung yung isang bagay na turn natin sa like yung experience natin mga Pilipino na turn natin sa ang tawag dito? Nawala tuloy ako. Naano ko kay Direk. Natendensa ko kay Direk. Pero yung sa experience kasi natin, like, yung iba diba, nagagawa nila ng kanta,
Yes.
nagagawa nila ng film,
Yes, that's right.
yung ganyan. Tapos yung mga sa Dubai, like yung ibang vlogger dito, yung mga nakakatawang experience nila sa isang flat, na turn nila into content. Ganon.
Totoo yun.
Direk, balikan ko yung napag-usapan natin sa chat since na brought up mo. Kasi may nasabi ako na I don't know if na-offend ka or what. Yung nabanggit ko na content creator din ba kayo?
Yes.
Di ba natatanda
Yes,
mo
I
yan?
said no.
No, I'm a filmmaker.
I'm a filmmaker.
How do you where do you draw the line between content creation and filmmaking?
Have you ever seen a content being submitted in the film festival?
No, definitely.
Did I answer you?
That's one thing.
Film.
Okay. Yeah. But parang hindi ba something yung content yung term na content creation, does it not encompass na kasi parang ang film in a way it's a form of a content na that you create.
See,
Hindi ba siya parang mas general na
What makes it confusing kasi akala natin ang film is a video. It's
No, it's
not.
Okay.
It's not. If you have a script
A film is a story.
and you told to the artist to memorize it, practice with me for months, that's not a content.
It's a film.
Exactly.
So yun yung for you it's the work that goes into making
Exactly.
that product or the end result.
I'll give an example. Magkano na ang gold ngayon? Per gram? Nagbaba siya, no? Pero mahal pa rin, no?
Mahal pa rin.
364.
Kung bibili ka ng bracelet ngayon, do you think 5,000 dirhams?
Most
Around that
likely.
much, yeah. Depende sa grams.
Depende sa gano'n.
For example, yung Cartier na bracelet,
That will be more expensive.
Mas mahal yun.
ballpark figure.
10, 12,000.
Exactly. Totoo yun. Kasi misis ko mahilig sa ganyan. No? Pero pagdating ko sa Ajman China Mall,
Mas
I see the same.
Same
But I
design.
can buy it for 35 dirhams.
imitation.
Did I answer you now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Parang
Gotcha.
Binano lang ni Derek eh. Tapos biglang nandun yung sa dulo nandun yung point niya.
So nagiging paradox lang ako. Paradoxical lang ako. Nagiging paradoxical lang ako na I'll give you this scenario para mas maintindihan mo yung sagot ko sa iyo.
Yeah.
Para
Yun yung-
gumana yung analytical
Yan.
thinking.
yun yung observation ko. Yun nga yung Kikoman trademark.
Kinikiliti niya yung analytical thinking.
Analytical.
At saka kapag isa ba din yung direct yung kapag tinawag mong content, sabi mo nga kanina, meron kang script, meron kang mga artist, papamemorize mo. Para sa akin yung film ba it's an organized.
Yes,
Organized.
definitely it has to be organized.
Kasi ang content, it's you can make a content here na ikaw lang mag-isa na walang script, content. You just uploaded content, parang ganon.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin script yung, ito ang sasabihin mo. Sabihin mo, kunyari, nagulat ka, nag-prank ako, ha? Hindi script yun.
Yeah, it's a content.
It is called as dictation.
Dictation. Okay.
Hindi siya scripted.
Okay.
Na?
So, yun. So, Box, yung pagsayaw mo ng ito na ang beat, hindi film yun, ha? Content yun.
Content.
Ayun ba yun? Hawak mo ang beat?
Hawak mo ang beat.
Ano pala din?
Oy, naka 500 views ako dun.
Viral. Viral.
Direct, Being a scriptwriter, editor, and a director, when does the magic happens? Magic, I mean, yung parang upo ka na lang then all of a sudden may idea.
Okay.
May concept.
That's right.
Oo.
Maganda rin yun. I like it, man. Like those.
Pwede na siya sa batch board direct.
Oh,
Batch board.
I really love those questions. Madalas meron akong, kung titingnan nyo yung car ko, I think it's the dirtiest car that you can ever see. I got a lot of papers there.
Okay.
Most of the time I jot down. Most of the time I record myself in the voice recorder. It oozes my creative plasmas whenever I listen to patriotic music. Yung tinatawag nilang progressive music.
Progressive music, yeah.
On our way, yun yung music ko doon sa car ko. Ganun ako. Kaya doon sa si Reg, kasi kasama yan sa batch 3 ng Kikoman Films Acting Workshop. Doon mo maririnig na lahat ng gagamiting music doon sa workshop na yon are all ethnic music.
So you draw your inspiration dun sa patriotic music.
Exactly. Yung cultural base siya. Yes, sir. I'm drawing in that. I'm rooting from that.
And then Derek, do you need yun, may concept ka na? May parang yun nga, concept ka na. Do you need a space? May special third world ka ba na pinupuntahan? Like a beach maybe, mountain to write down. Ganun yung iba, no?
Yes, I do have. I do have. Everywhere.
Yan ang true artist.
Oo. So,
Hindi kailangan ng
in short,
silence.
yung earth yung
Kumbaga, naalala ko
ni-
yung sinabi mo kanina, Direk, yung kung anong meron ka, yun lang ang gagamitin mo.
Yes. You cannot give what you don't have.
Correct.
Yan.
And then siguro, Derek, it's because of the concepts that you have sa mga film mo. That's why, yung parang art world mo is everywhere dahil yung mga concepts din ng films mo or someone that somewhere din na nakaka-relate ang lahat.
Exactly.
Yung ganun ba?
Oo. Tsaka, pag yung nanonood din ako ng film, mahilig ako manonood ng film. Pero pag ako ang kasama manonood ng film, tatlong bagay ang mangyayari sa'yo. Number 1, may inis ka sa akin kasi stop, rewind ako. Stop, rewind. Ganun ako. Pag nakita ko yan. Pangalawa, mabibingi ka sa akin sa dami kong sinasabi. Either galit ako sa scriptwriter o pinupuri ko ang scriptwriter. Number 3, you'll be influenced of what I say. Tatlo lang yun. Ganun ako manood. No? Kagabi nanood ako ng tinapos ko yung War Machine sa Netflix.
Ay, hindi ko pa rin napanood.
Paglabas ng sabi ng miss ko, sino kausap mo?
Galit ka.
Oh! Hindi kasi, tuwan-tuwa ako doon sa scriptwriter. The film itself have not required multiple locations. And it
Sa gubat
shows
lang.
only one enemy. Wow!
Hindi niyo pa napanood yun?
Hindi pa.
Maganda siya.
Wow!
Wala akong Netflix eh.
Ganun kami. Yan, si Amir, si Laron, yung sa production team, ganun din kami mag-analyze ng Maybe because we share the same passion. Kamukha ng placebo effect, di ba? Sinabi ko sa inyo. Ganun kami. When we sit with a coffee, imposibleng hindi bubuka ang bibig namin about a film.
Nagbe-visualize na kayo ng...
Ganun kami.
Ganda.
Amir, anong ginagawa natin before we release a film?
Pinapanood na namin.
That's what we call film review.
Film review.
Pag natapos ko ng edit yung film namin, hindi kami mayabang na ito na yung film. No.
Review mo na.
I call my production team and use their analytical thinking.
Yeah.
Most of the time, Amir would say, Direk, i-rewind nyo nga, bakit iba yung color green yan dito?
Okay.
Sandali, Direk, may narinig akong kalabog doon. Direk, parang nakita yung reflection ng light doon. Kailangan alisin natin.
Mga maliliit na detalye.
This is not dictatorial. Ang KMF hindi dictatorial to na. Inedit ko to, then you shut up. No. I call them. Kamukha niyang patapos na yung batingang. Today, after nito, babalik kami sa bahay, magdadabing naman ngayon ng batingaw. Kasi merong mga certain scenes doon that needs an enhancement of the audio. Hindi kami, pwede na yan, maganda naman. Ayaw na. Hindi naman kita ng bulag yan. No. I don't know how you would view this. Pwede mong i-view na kayabangan or pwede mong i-view na as a motivation. Our mantra in the production team, Kikoman Films does not exist in this planet to participate. No. We here to dominate.
Of course, no?
Yeah.
Oo.
Kasi dala namin banderang Pilipinas eh. We wanted to let people know how intelligent and creative Filipinos are.
Yes.
Reach yung culture natin, yung batingaw. Kung papanoorin nyo yung mamaya, siguro after nito, papapakita ko sa inyo yung ginawa namin.
wow.
Yung historical fact noon, nung kampana. Na binlend ko yung historical fact nung kampana sa horror film. Kung paano dinala ito ni Miguel Lopez de Legazpi sa Pilipinas.
Yung kampana.
Okay.
Inano ko yun, but that's a fiction.
Fiction na.
Oh, pero totoo si Miguel Lopez de Legazpi.
Oo, may ano pa rin.
Totoo yun.
May touch base sa history.
So,
Parang historical
oo,
fiction.
kasi ang bawat film na sinusulat ko kasi, may kahalong research yun. The way I'm also training the other scriptwriters, kailangan ito, meron itong basihan with facts, figures, and historical stuff. Ganun yun. Para, kasi, di ba maganda yon na yung film mo ay magiging isang case study ng isang estudyante.
Correct.
Di ba napakaganda, no? Hindi yung maraming nakapila para manood. No. We're not for that. We are artists. We create art. Then therefore, even how many generation would pass, I want our film to be made as a case study. Na naman sabi nila, there are still people applauding and clapping after many generations.
Correct. A film that would last a lifetime.
Will surpass our, ang buhay natin, no? Galing.
Ang galing, ang galing.
Natameme na tayo.
Hindi, ako
Alam
kasi...
mo, masakit na yung liko kakaganon kayo direk eh. Sige direk.
Hindi, ako
Ganun
kasi...
ka naman kayo.
Ang ganda.
Ako na-appreciate ko yung na-appreciate ko. I really see the passion. I can hear the dedication talaga ni Direk. Because I'm a believer then that no man is an island, no ship can sail alone by one sailor.
Tama.
So yung kanina yung statement niya that he brings along his staff and then it's Direk, no? I'm not like, sorry for the term, kissing your ass. Mahirap sa isang someone who's really on the pedestal na to bring down the audience, come and comment on what I did. Most likely, more often than not, ang mga tao na nasa pedestal na or naka-achieve na ng something, they tend to say, I'm good at it. I don't need your opinion. But hearing you saying that you bring your staff, your people to comment on what you did, use their eyes to see what are the lapses sa movie, that's really applaudable.
Nakita niyo yung nangyari sa recent na yung Squid Game? Nakita niyo yung doon, mali doon?
No.
Yung merong isang cameraman na nakita siya?
No.
Hindi.
Hindi niyo nakita yun?
Hindi. Di ba?
Tingnan niyo sa YouTube tsaka sa Facebook.
Yung detalye lang yun.
Oo.
Yan. Pag iba kasi yung eye ng isang filmmaker, no? Napapansin mo yung mga maliliit na...
Nandoon siya. No, just a little bit of revision dun sa sinabi ni I'm calling the production team, not the members. No? So when you do executive decision, do it without the members. Do it with those people na that you call as leaders.
Ito yan. Ito, lumabas siya dun sa ano. Sorry,
No, that's good. That's for you to prove that what I'm talking about is right. Ganon ako. So yung mga production team, handpick yan. Nakita ko mo yung kanilang capabilities, then that's the only time that I put them in the tray. Without me seeing their capabilities, I cannot consider them as part of the production team. No way. Ganon yun. Kasi, it doesn't mean that you can fry a chicken, tomorrow you can build your own KFC.
Correct. It's because you know how to fry, you can build a fry.
Di ba? The same thing sa sa production team. Hindi lang basta magaling kang kumalikot ng camera o Martin, no. Meron yung nandiyon ba yung leadership skills and traits?
Yeah.
Ano ba yun? Kaya niya ba na ma-endure yung klase ng sigaw ni Direk? O yung pagpapagalitan siya o balat sibuyas ka, hindi ka pwede rito. Ano? Ganoon. Hindi basta-basta ang yung, and I can proudly say, the artists that I put together to be part of the production team are, what can I say, sila yung one of the prime ng KMF. Sila yung mga nagsalita na bagay. Yun. Ano yan sila? Batak na ng panahon.
Okay. Direct, hindi yung when you ask them to for their opinion dun sa film, hindi lang ba sa production, do you also lenient ka rin ba pagdating dun sa story mismo? Or dun sa technical parts lang ng film?
Technical, definitely. Story, of course, you cannot anymore revise that. That was shot already. When it is put together, it was placed together and edited. That's the time. Kasi nandun na siya sa timeline mo. Kaya mo pang alisin yung mga kailangan. Pati nga yung spelling ng subtitle and everything. Pati yun. Inaano namin, sabihin ni Amir, kunyari, direct ko lang, bakit may full stop yan, direct? Alisin natin full stop. May sobrang space. Ganun, ano rin namin yun. Very meticulous kami bago namin ito nilalabas. Just recently, kahapon, we have submitted 2 films din sa short film festival ng Lulu. And just with all humility, nag-submit na kami sa Cinemalaya.
Nice.
Yes. At sa Cultural Center of the Philippines, yung pelikulang alternatibo. So yung dalawang film na Film 6 sa Dakilang Apoy at sa yung Alimbukay, 2 of that, those 2 were submitted. Now we're waiting. Hopefully. And with all humility, I'm so proud to say na KMF, Kikoman Films, is the only film production Filipino-based that joined Cinemalaya.
Yes.
In UAE.
Gaano ba kalaki ang production staff ng Kikoman?
You're talking about the production team.
Production team, yes.
Less than 10, right? Less than 10.
Imagine, Cinemalaya. Tapos ang production team lang nila is 10.
Pero iba yung members.
Yung
the
mga
production team. The production
artists.
team. Wow. Amazing.
So sumali na kayo dun sa batch 4.
Nasasali nga ako.
Ikaw, Reg, ano ang... Ako naman nagtanong. Okay lang ba?
Okay lang.
What was your first impression nung nakita mo na yung induction, napakinggan mo?
Excited na akong mag-start. Excited na akong mag-start dahil talagang nakikirious talaga. Gusto ko talagang makita from behind the scenes kung paano gumawa ng isang short film. Dahil matagal ko na rin tong pangarap talaga. So, yun. Kaya kailan ba tayo mag-start? Parang gusto ko nang...
Last year, alam niyo yung Kalayaan? Last year?
Sa Independence Day?
Exactly. I don't know if you know this, that kami yung nanalo sa filmmaking contest. 9 awards.
Wow.
Kasama na yung best director dyan. for
Yes,
sure.
exactly.
Of course.
Best director and best film.
Dalawa yung film doon, yung Remember Mercy, about doon yun sa amnesty program ng UAE. Kasi ang theme is that yung UAE and Filipino friendship
Yes.
for 50 years. Then yung pangalawa is yung sa paghupa ng unos, kung paano tumulong ang UAE doon sa bagyong Yolanda. Pinakita ko doon. Makikita nyo rin yan sa YouTube. Kung paano yung evacuation ng mga taga taga Tacloban.
Tacloban.
Ginawa ko yun dito sa Rashidia.
Tapos
Tapos
Pilipinas,
nagpagawa rin ako ng evacuation center.
Imagine mo yun, nasa UAE ka pero ipapalabas mo na parang nasa Pilipinas yung
Exactly,
mga
yeah.
ang galing din.
And with all humility, we won 9 awards.
Wow.
Wow, congrats.
Kakababa lang namin naakit kami.
O dyan muna kayo, wag muna kayo aalis ha, may susunod
yun
pa.
ang sinabi sa amin. Yun ang sinabi sa amin.
Di ba?
Makikita niyo yun sa Facebook. Makikita niyo.
Tingnan mo.
Direk, ito naman, puntahan naman natin yung say, financial side ng creating a film.
Okay.
Ano bang pinakamahal na, if you can say, no, if you're allowed to say, anong pinakamahal na film na nagawa mo at if you can say the figure, if it's okay to ask?
Yeah. Wala.
Wala.
Kasi KMF walang sariling funds. Just recently lang nagkaroon kami ng sariling funds, nagkaroon na ng membership fees ang mga sumasali. Other than that, wala. Pag may kailangan kaming bilhin or i-rent, lahat kami, chipin-chipin.
Ay, wow.
Ganda.
Doon mo makikita yung passion.
Oo. The love for the art, no?
That is the differentiation between a skill and passion.
Passion. Correct. Pero pag pinagsama ang dalawa, it will be skill and passion.
No, but skills are paid. Passion is not.
Yeah.
Yun yan.
Tama.
So wala talagang pinakamahal.
Wala po. Kaya pag yung sasubmit kami ng film, film production cost, ang
Zero.
nilalagay ko na lang dyan for argument's sake, $100.
Pero direct, hindi ko naman sinasabi na may favorite ka sa mga nagawa mo. On 100 of film na nagawa nyo, wag na natin isasama yung mga susunod pa. Doon sa 100 films na yon, meron ka ba doon na parang pinaka nagustuhan mo talaga? Yung parang 100% talaga na nagustuhan mo?
Okay, Caps. I want to be start corrected. Please accept my apologies on this one.
Okay.
Hindi siya 100 films. More than 100 yung awards na nakuha namin. Ang films namin ngayon is 72.
Okay.
Please accept my... I can say kung ano yung mga film na napoproduce from 2024 to the present. These are the kind of films that describes what KMF is.
Okay.
Ito yung right representation ng KMF. Yung films before that, I can say those are the ignition stage. We are ignited and now we are ablazing. Ganun siya.
Kumbaga yun yung mga
Parang
experiment.
Parang anything.
I like that question, Tama yun, kasi even an artist, a painter would have always a favorite one. Even a father would have a favorite son or daughter. Totoo yun. Preference is always innate ng isang tao yan. So, hindi mo maalis yan, Para bang, pag binigyan ko ito ng camera si Ame, sabi, ay, direct, pwede ba yun na lang? Ganun yun.
May preference
Wala
ka.
tayong nagagawa doon.
Pero dun sa mga nagawa mo na film ng una, direct, meron ka bang gustong balikan na i-recreate siya? Given your mindset now?
Giving part 2, parang gano'n.
Kumbaga, gusto mo siyang, may nakikita ka ba na film dati na parang mas maganda to kung ganito yung ginawa ko? May mga ganito
Meron.
na instance.
Malakaya.
Malakaya.
Malakaya is about a fisherman. By the way, sinuot namin yan sa bangka dito.
Bangka.
Malakaya is about a fisherman na magpinsan sila, na hinar sila. At pati yun very based yun sa historical facts and figures. wala kaming pinalagpas na ano doon, pati yung kung ilang nautical miles ang Scarborough Shoal, lahat doon sinabi namin doon sa film na yun. I want that to be recreated. If not, I want a part 2 of that.
Okay.
Kasi ang ganda nun eh, yung film na yun, yung magpinsan na yun, tapos hanggang nakita silang lumulutang na bag. Pagbukas nila, maraming dollars. Pera. At doon ko pinakita na may pagkakataon doon sa part ng Bataan, diyan ang daanan ng mga epektos.
Doon may marami ding na, di ba?
Oo, mga tinapon nila na ganoon. At isa yung bag na yun. Tapos napatay nila yung may-ari ng bangka dahil minamaltrato sila. Nakuha nila yung pera.
Okay.
Nandun yun sa YouTube. I really wanted you to watch that.
I will check that. And anong aspect ng film na yun, Derek, ang gusto mong may gusto ko bang palitan or gusto mo lang siyang recreate in a different
No. Ayoko siyang ipalitan. Gusto ko siya ng part 2.
part 2.
Kasi gusto kong ipakita ngayon. Okay, nakuha na nila yun. What makes up a person of greed?
Okay.
Nakuha mo? Yes, may pangangailangan yung dalawang yun. Saan ito dinala?
Ayan.
At paano mo ito sasabihin? And how you can claim the credit? Okay, yumaman ako dahil? How you can claim that credit?
Tsaka direct, may mga napapanood din kasi ako mga movie like yun nga, yung mga ganun na circumstance na may nakuha ang pera, ganyan. Pero in the end of the movie, parang nakulangan yung mga viewers, like especially ako, meron akong ganun na parang nakukulangan ako dun sa ending niya. Like sasabihin ko, by part
Parang
2 to.
cliffhanger,
Oo,
ganun.
parang may part 2 to, parang ganun. Meron ka bang mga...
Yes, definitely. To mind you, hindi lang short films sa ginagawa namin. Malakaya is a feature film. It's more than a 1 hour film. Gumagawa kami ng feature films. Oo. Marami. At yun yung nature kasi at texture ng isang independent film.
Okay.
Di ba nga sabi ko sa inyo, it should rekindle your analytical thinking.
Kaya pala ganun. Okay.
Gumana yung analytical thinking mo nung
Meron pang part 2 to, sabi ko.
may cliffhanger siya.
Yes.
Pero wala kang film na gustong palitan yung pagkakagawa. Wala ka namang ganun.
Meron akong 3 films that I told to myself, I should have not done that.
Okay.
Ito na lang, Direk, kasi kahit ako din, confused din ako somehow. Wala pang proper explanation sa akin. Ano po ang, in your own words, ano po yung difference between a regular film and an indie film?
Okay. Number 1, if a film that is in the mainstream, of course, it garners a lot of financial benefits. Indie films, you don't expect that. That's number 1. Now, since you have financial support on the mainstream films, while it is being filmed and before it was being filmed, since meron kang resources, marami ka makukuha mga taong who can do the work for you. For example, itong recent film namin, yung Tilamsik sa Dakilang Apoy, kami lang dalawa ni Amir. Cameraman din ako.
Okay.
And we filmed that for 2 days. 2 separate days, but doesn't mean it's 48 hours. Pero yung second day, that is the most, should I say, gruesome one. Totoo yun. Talagang halos wala kaming tulog na Amir. Gising na! Kami agad. Tapos dumating pa yung sponsor ng Kikoman Films kasi meron kami local sponsor. Dumating siya, tinignan niya yung set. Sabi, wow! Gano'n. At kasi may dinala siyang isang investor who wanted to invest in Kikoman Films. Ganoon yun. Na primarily yun ang pagkakaiba, yung financial aspect. No? Now, if you would ask me as a independent filmmaker, which is the best one? Ano yung, paano mo masasabi? Okay, indie film yan. Ano yan? When it comes to visual aspects of it, madali lang naman yun eh. Kasi ang ang mga mainstream, madali yung angle shifting nila.
Sa dami ng camera.
Yung
Dalawa.
madalas one shot.
Tama. Ayun gusto ko sabihin.
Nawa niya?
Oo.
Ganun siya. Kaya, hindi yan. Then, pakinggan mo rin yung audio. Mainstream kasi dubbing. Ang hindi, diretso yun sa camera.
Yun sa part.
Boom mic. ganun.
Exactly. Yes.
And then maririnig mo yung mga background, yung mga sasakyan.
Yes, yung
mga-
hissing,
Oo.
exactly.
Oo, yung mga cricket kung meron man.
Yes.
At saka ang para sa akin lang based lang sa pagkakaintindi ko, mainstream it's created to earn. Tama, yung ganun, earn money. Pero indie film, it's more of like yung story talaga,
Exactly.
yung may percent talaga yung story.
But to mind you, both films, either it is a mainstream or independent film, they are created to enter the back door of our imagination. No film can be effective if it has not entered the back door of your imagination.
Correct.
Kaya nga magiging analytical kayo.
Kaya.
Kanya.
For you, Derek, alin yung mas magpapatrigger ng analytical thinking ng mga audience more between indie film and the mainstream?
Both
Or it
naman
depends?
No, both. I mean, to be honest and to be fair, both. But unfortunately, since mainstream is being shown to the public, it has to undergo a tedious process of a system that is being implemented by the government or any authorities. Ganun yun.
So maraming parang limitation.
Parameters na to consider. Yes.
Pero para sa what can you tell or ano pwedeng sinasabi mo sa mga tao na iba minsan mga Pilipino pag nasabi yung pelikulang Pilipino parang pumapasok sa isip ng mga tao yung ganun, yung hindi ganun kaganda,
Low budget.
ganun ang laging nila ay mas maganda yung gawang Hollywood, mga ganun.
Cinematography.
Ano yung masasabi mo doon sa mga tao na yun na
I hope you don't mind me saying this. Even Jesus Christ said that. A stone rejected by its own builders. No prophet is always accepted by its own town. It's always like that.
Yes. Correct.
Ganun lang naman kasimple. Do you think that films in the Netflix are being accepted by their own country? No.
It is being patronized by a
I'll
different
give you an example. Yung 365 ba? Yung 365? Polish film yun. Meron kaming kasama sa taga-Poland sa opisina. Tinanong ko, alam mo yung yung 365? Yeah, but that film is nothing in our country.
Okay. Meron, ito hindi film, Doc.
direct?
O sige, ano ba sakit mo? Sige nga, hinga ng malalim.
Hindi kasi ako makahinga maayos. Hindi, ito. Meron kasi ako mga naging kaibigan na from Uganda. Meron tayong mga series doon, yung mga teleserye natin sa
Yes.
Pilipinas. But they love it.
Oo, totoo yun.
Uganda.
In fact, inaano pa nila sa DVD yun. Oh, totoo yan. Lalo na yung maging sino ka man.
Sino ka man,
Pangako sa'yo.
yung kay Nadine Lustre at saka kay Enrique Hill.
Yeah.
Then, meron akong kinanta na gustong-gusto nung taga Kenya. Yung kinanta ko yung yung On the Wings of Love. Sabi niya, oh, I like that movie. Sabi niya, no, it's a song, sabi ko. It's a music in our country. No, it's a teleserye, sabi niya.
Totoo yun.
Alam pala nila.
Sabi to sinerge ko kanya, meron nga, On the Wings of Love. Di ko alam, ha?
Sa Indonesia din, binibili nila yung mga teleserye natin. Hindi lang kasi it is not magnified in our country the way it is being magnified in South Korea. Ako kasi sa South Korea talagang suportado ng gobyerno. Well, di ko naman sinasabi hindi tayo supported ng government. I mean, yung level of magnification ay mataas. Yeah.
Do you see na eventually in the future, do you see na magbabago yan?
Yes. Kamukha ng sinabi ko babalik ako uli sa pahina na sinabi ko sa inyo kanina. Maraming mga Pilipino maging dito. Filipino filmmakers that are better than me. Believe me. All they need is to be boosted.
That's the right push.
Right.
Meron lang kasi mga magagaling na filmmakers na nag-ano na lang sa wedding videographies, mga ganon. Pero if you ask them to do a film, it's mind-blowing.
Pwede ka bang magbigay ng mga examples direct na mga filmmaker na nasabi mong top 5 mo na
Dito, yung Filipino, no, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Kasi if I'll be doing that, that will be very contentious.
And also, yeah.
Ba't mo sinabi sa'yo? Hindi naman ano yan. No?
And it would like impose biases.
It will be very contentious.
And then, okay, direct, mention mo kasi kanina, you're tedious or meticulous when it comes to the review process.
Output.
Is it safe also to say that Francisco is a perfectionist?
I'm not perfectionist, but what I can say is that I love my art. Since it is Kickman Films, it bears my name. Hindi ko naman siguro papahiya sa
Of course.
Ano? I'm very strict. Awfully strict. Even to the manner na matatay ka sa pagiging strict ko. Tinanong nga ako ng mga bagong members. Direct, dumating na ba sa point na may inalis ka? Oh,
Of course.
alam mo kung hindi ko ginawa yun, siguro more than 300 na tayo. Totoo yun. Hobby ko yun, mang alis.
What is the
kinabahan ako bigla.
what really is the main thing that put direct Francisco off?
Okay, number 1, walang discipline. Pag walang discipline, yung, direct punta ako, tapos di ka pumunta. Pinakaayaw ko yun. I'm sure si Reg, alam niyan, sinabi pa nga sa kanya, ayoko nasisira ako. Tama, Reg? Sinabi ko yan sa'yo. Humingi pa ako ng apology sa kanya. No, you don't need to say, no, ayoko nasisira ako sa usapan. Ganun ako. Lalo na kapag naapektuhan yung film. Turns me off. Ganun yun. Ayoko rin yung ugaling, direct. Tapos, yung last minute, ay, nakalimutan ko pala sabihin sa'yo, direct, ganito. Mga style ng mga film. Ganun. I hate that. I really hated it. Or yung, on the way na ako, pero naririnig ko echo ng bahay.
Oo, nasa shower pa ako.
On the way na ako sa shower.
Echo ng CR. Okay.
Ayoko yun. Ayaw ko yun.
At yung isa sa mga nung induction, laging nabanggit ng mga lahat actually ng production team yung time, 'di ba? Very particular sa time si Direk.
Oo.
Kaya 10:30 ang
Nang sabi ko sa kanila, call time natin 9 o'clock or earlier dahil very particular si Direk sa
8:30 direct, nandito na ako.
Di ba? Sinabi ko 10:30 pero 10 nandun kami.
Oo, diba?
Kasi ayoko na maghihintay. Kailangan meron kaming sobrang time just in case di na mahanap.
Pero madali lang.
Madali naman. Pero you would never know.
Yeah.
Tsaka naniniwala naman ako doon direct na time is gold. Kailangan every minute, every seconds, binavalue talaga.
Exactly. I mean, value not only your time, someone's time.
Someone's time.
Kasi, unang-una, umuo ka dyan eh. Kalokohan naman yung umuo ka. Wala namang bayad, kaya okay lang. Kalokohan yun.
Mas lalong mga dapat intindihin yung time ng mga ibang volunteers, di ba? Dahil they volunteer their time din. Tapos dahil sa'yo, masisira yung mga plano nila. Kaya dapat talaga respetuhin mo yung oras.
Exactly. Ganun yun. Na hindi ako pwedeng umuo sa inyo kapag alam ko meron akong gagawin. Alam ko yun. Alam ko na itong time na ito darating na may podcast tayo. Hindi ako nag-schedule ng editing ko sa Batinga. Sabi ko sa kanila, pumunta kayo sa bahay ng gabi. Doon tayo magdadabi. Hindi ko yung sinabi, sige, punta lang kayo, hintayin nyo lang muna. Ay, nakalimutan ko pala, meron pala akong podcast. I don't do that.
Organized.
Organization freak ako. Freak.
Gusto ko yung
Ayoko na yung merong event, naglista ka, tapos mismong araw ng event, ay direct pwede nyo po bang padala sa akin yung location? I'll squish your neck until you turn purple.
Dito ka ako.
Ano? Hindi, sali pa rin ngayon.
Uy, sasali ako.
Hindi, ako, gustong-gusto ko yung pinapakita ni Direk na hindi siya plastic. Hindi porket may harap na camera. Gusto ko yung leadership din na naririnig ko kayo yan. Kay
At nakita
Marami
yun
ako-
ni Reg na pakinggan niya rin. I'm like that. I'm very consistent on that.
Okay, next batch ako, Derek, ha?
Please, yes. In fact, bukas na yung okay lang. Bukas
kasi
yung
yun
batch
nga.
4 for recruitment ng Kikuman Films. Kasi para magkasama ang batch 3 at batch 4 sa acting workshop.
Ayun, magkakasabay tayo na.
Itanong ko lang Direk kasi wala akong idea sa yung batch 1, batch 2, batch 3 ninyo. Para saan ba yun?
Okay, recruitment ito ng mga bagong members ng Kikuman Films. Nagre-recruit kami madalang pa sa patak ng ulan.
Okay.
Kaya pag nagbukas ito,
Madami.
kumbaga sale ito.
It's an opportunity.
Kumbaga sale ito na kailangan kunin agad.
So, anong ginagawa doon, Direk?
Well, of course, una, i-induct mo na kayo dyan, sasabihin, ito yung para maintindihan mo siya.
Orient. Like,
So that you have the freedom to say no after that.
Yes.
Bawat batch ba direct gagawa ng different film each batch or
No.
sabay-sabay?
In accordance to your result doon sa acting workshop, doon ko makikita kung saan ka-effective na genre. Then, imimix ko kayo dun sa mga details.
Oh, sige, Cabs, call me Dian.
Based sa workshop.
hindi, parang mukha akong seryoso eh. Laki ko eh.
To be honest, dalawa lang ang klaseng genre ang pinofokusan ko. And that is horror and drama. Kasi yan yung talagang pwede mong ilaban. Hindi pwede gumawa ko ng action film which is almost 2 hours and it is just a waste of my time. Isa yun sa sinasabi ko, I should have not done that.
Tapos mamamatay lang yung kalaban na.
Hindi lang yun. Wala ko nakuha award.
Okay.
Ayun nga.
Hindi kasi parang mas malakas ang impact ng drama talaga.
Exactly.
At saka yung horror.
Can I say yung kung ano yung algorithm na ginagamit ko in submitting films?
Yeah, sige,
Okay.
direct.
Ang submitting films kasi, inaaral ko muna yung algorithm sa bawat film festival ng country. Kapag kasi European at Western country, they are more on the political side. So, any film that has political inclination or social relevance, yun ang isasubmit mo.
Kinakagat din.
Kapag Southeast Asia, ibigay mo yung horror.
Horror.
Kasi we are more on superstitious belief.
Correct. True.
Nakaman yun?
Okay.
So, kasi pag nagsisubmit kami ng film kasi, may perang ka dyan. Ako nagpapalwal dyan. Just recently, nung nag-ano sa Lulu, sa film festival, may bayad yon 100 dirhams per film. Sinabi ko yun sa production team, 200 dirhams ito. Since na meron ng fund, kumuha ng 200 dirhams.
To film.
Kanya, sa Emirates Film Festival, 260 dirhams per film. Wala pang fund doon nung nangyari yun. Anong ginawa namin?
Paluwal muna. Collection.
Exactly.
Okay.
Wow.
Tapos may balik naman yung direct kung nanalo ka.
Yes. Achievement.
Priceless.
Priceless.
Achievement.
Yeah.
Ganun lang yun. Na habang nandun ka sa tumban-tumba, kapag matanda ka na, I'm glad I did that.
Naalala mo. Yes.
Na,
Something to tell the grandkids.
can I challenge you now? Please, type in ChatGPT. Who is Direk Kiko Francis Gasser? Or how good Direk Kiko as a filmmaker? I'll challenge you. Please do that.
Meron ka ba?
Depende sa inyo kung ano yung gusto nyo isulat about me.
Wait lang mga kapeta ko sa.
First time ba may nag-challenge sa iyo ng ganyan?
Really, natitense talaga ako kanina. Pero medyo nakano na ako. Who's...
Ito.
Ano na
Searching for information.
Na-recognize ka na ni ChatGPT na direct.
Exactly.
Ang dami, oh.
Ang dami.
Ayan.
In the indie film community, Jojo?
Jojo.
Sino si Jojo?
Ewan ko.
Mali.
Wrong spelling yan.
Francisco.
Not Francis Gasser.
Francis.
Gacer. Or Direk Kiko.
Ano yung recent na, habang hinihintay natin yung Direk, ano yung recent na film na yan mo? Most recent na natapos na film?
We have finished 10 films now for this year. No, last year. Sinute namin yung 10 films. At ngayon ay editing stage na kami. Ako pala. Iisa-isahin ko. Unang-una yung Tahan-Tahanan, which is OFW story. Then after ng Tahan-Tahanan ay Nelia, okay ka pa ba? Then after ng Nelia, okay ka pa ba? Okay na? Meron na?
At Direk.
Meron akong...
Okay, go ahead.
So ito, Direk Kiko Man is Francis L. J. Gasser, the filmmaker behind Kiko Man Films, a Dubai-based production group that grew out of the Filipino OFW community. He did not come into film through the usual red carpet door. He came in through the side entrance, carrying real-life weight, poverty, activism, migration, and family hardship. In a 2024 GMA profile, he said many of his films carry pieces of his own past, which helps explain why his work tends to feel lived in rather than decorative. Wow. Paki-translate nga, Kabs.
Sabi niya, si Kiko Mampin daw, very good.
Okay.
Kung makita nyo dyan, in-enlist niya rin dyan yung mga nakuha kong awards.
What 100 up more than 100 awards with mentions including Cannes Film Festival.
Itatanong ko pa naman sana yun.
In 72 72 film, 100 plus na award.
Yes, sir.
Dami.
So Direk, ano yung pinaka ultimate na film festival na gusto nyong yung hindi niyo pa nasasalihan na target nyong masalihan?
Ayun nga, kamukha niya yung Cannes Film Festival. Ito kasi Cannes World Film Festival.
Iba
Ang gusto ko, yung Cannes Film Festival.
Yung mismong Cannes.
Then, yung
talaga?
Cinemalaya, which is naka-enter na kami ngayon.
Okay.
Direk, may tatanong lang pala ako. Gusto ko lang malaman, being director po ng indie films, may chances din ba kapag in-invite ka ng mga big producer to create or to write a script to their movies?
Yung pang mainstream na
Chances na
tatanggapin mo or
yes, definitely. Who would not?
yeah, it's a big
Who
dream
not?
para sa amin.
However, may disclaimer yan.
Gusto kong tanong, okay, ano yung however nyo?
Number 1, I should have a full control of the creative aspect. Number 2, I need my production team.
Okay.
I'm here.
Ganun lang yung kasimple. I mean,
Yes.
of course, be with someone that who you trust. Ayoko yung kasama ko yung bubutasin niya yung bangkang
Hindi mo alam
kasama na nandun ako naglalayag.
hindi mo alam kung liligtas ka ng mga kasama mo.
Paano kung bago yan at sinigawan ko? Siya may paggagawin ko yun. May lang yun.
Okay. Pero isa rin yung sa dream mo, direct na mapasok din yung main.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. Who would not?
Pero nagkaroon na ba ng mga offers?
Wala.
Wala pa.
Ganito yun eh.
After ng Cinemalaya.
Yeah. After this, I mean, after all of this, what I'm doing is actually I'm building my market value. Until such time that people would realize, okay, now you're talking.
Ako, hindi ko direct pero darating ang araw yan, sigurado yan. At papakita ko sa anak ko, katabi ko si Direk. Direk Kiko Film. Kiko Man Film, yes.
Tama.
Yun.
Okay.
May mga...
Ang dami.
Hanggang ngayon kinakabahan pa ako eh.
So ano yun na nasasali kayo?
Ito na lang, Direk Kiko. Last... because sa'yo yung evolution mo, it's that it's yourself who really influence yourself to go out in the open and really do the passion. So ika mo nga, because you really are an artist. So ano na lang po ang masasabi mo doon sa mga tao na who love art also but cannot convince themselves to spread their wings and expand their capabilities.
Leave the nest, kumbaga.
Know your worth. That's it. See, tanungin ko kayong tatlo. Nakita niyo na ba yung Rolex na nag-sale?
No.
Burj Khalifa nag-sale.
Wala din.
Hindi pa.
Ferrari nag-sale.
Hindi rin.
Because anything with worth will never go on sale.
Okay.
Don't peddle yourself. Oh, please. Ano naman ako? No. Because you know your worth. Now, if you know your worth, it builds now your self-confidence. If it builds your self-confidence, it will open now the venue to see that you are capable of going out of your nest. Kasi flapping your wings away from the environment that you are familiar with will require courage. And courage only accumulates from being confident. May polio ako. I'm a person with disability. But I traveled places already. Sa Spinis, ang trabaho ko doon, gumagawa ko ng commercial na Spinis, we go to countries. I'm not a college graduate. I was kicked out of school. I can always remain in a corner. And by the way,
Just pity yourself na.
may band ako dati dito. I play the drums.
Okay.
Drummer kasing tatay ko. Siya yung nagturo sa akin. You can search that also in Facebook. You will see me playing drums with the band here. I do that. I swing I cycle. I do that. Why? Because I know my worth. Alam ko yung worth ko. So don't you ever step on my toes. Because I know who I am. I love me.
Yeah.
I know me. I love me the way you are also. So it's easy for me to flap my wings. And if ever nag-fail yung flight ko, I would have bruises. I will not blame you for having my bruises. In fact, Jesus Christ even showed these scars to His disciples. Sabi niya, hawakan mo, Peter. Hawakan mo. Right? Hindi siya naiyak, no? If our Lord Jesus Christ didn't, hindi naging shameful of doing that, why not me?
True. Galing. Yes. Galing na.
Limitations only happen when you limit yourself.
Exactly. Oh, totoo yun. No, it only happens if you put your boundaries.
Yes. Ika nga nila, if you limit yourself, you're giving other people rights to limit you as well. Yeah. So,
Kaya, Kabs, huwag kang mahihiyang scaffolding ka.
Muntikan na nga naging scaffolding eh. Pauwi na talaga ako direct. Sa Pinas, nagpaalam na lang ako kay manager. Then suddenly, one night, so naglalakad ako sa daanan. May kasama ako. And then yung kasama ko, may kaibigan na nakaupo sa isang parang upuan sa street. So, tinanong niya, Tol, pero ako, decided na talaga akong umuwi. Sabi ko, uwi na ako. Walang problema sa Pilipinas na muna. Then, hindi ko naman ina-ask yung kaibigan ko. Sabi ng kaibigan ko, may hiring ba sa inyo? Sa kitchen siya. Sabi, sakto, meron. Kakachat lang sa akin. Sabi ko, puntahan natin ngayon. Sabi niya, sinama niya ako. So, that time na, so, galing akong may pinuntahan ako, so naka-dressed up ako. Pagpunta namin ganyan, direct trial sa kitchen. Kaya sabi ko, nag-chat ako sa kanya, sabi ko, hindi ako uwi. Hindi na ako uwi.
So, hindi ka...
Ganun kasi yung destiny. Si destiny will magnetize you where you are meant to be.
Ito.
It will magnetize you. Sa kahit saan ka lupalot pumunta, it will definitely magnetize you. So palagay niyo makikilala niyo ako kung hindi kayo nag-decide na mag-podcast. Who are you? Hindi ko naman kayo kilala. Sa palagay niyo, makikilala kita kung hindi ako nagpalinis ng kuko kay Jopay.
Salamat, Jopay.
Di ba? Nakita niyo? Kasi it will
Destiny.
magnetize you dun sa destiny mo yun.
So baka destiny mo talagang mapunta sa Kiko Man Films na.
Ako, kung sa actingan lang, kahit sampalin lang ako isang scene lang, okay ka na.
Di ba kailangan nyo ng horror?
Hindi, alam mo, I always say this sa acting workshop, that everybody now, especially in this day and age, are actors and actresses. Yung nga lang mag-chat ka maggagat ka emoticon, hu, tapos emoticon.
Pero hindi ka naman
Ngayon, pag ikaw ay nag-chat, para hindi siya ma-offend, ha.
Doon tayo sa ano, doon tayo sa
Gawain mo yun eh.
Doon tayo sa actor actress. So, absent ako tong dati sa previous work ko. Doon ako sa Caves clinic. Pasok pala lagi. What happened to you? I have back pain, like this.
Ngayon, sa office pa lang medyo umuubo ka na ng konti. Mga ganun. Ano yun, papunta na yun sa sick leave.
Totoo, artista talaga mga nowadays mga tao.
Kahit naman if you don't fake the you don't fake the emotion or fake it, the mere fact na we are doing the task na binibigay sa iyo sa office, that's playing the role. So it's like acting also.
Exactly, yes, exactly. Oh, tama.
Like sinabihan kang gumawa ka nga ng memo, or like your secretary, sinabihan ka ng boss mo, gumawa ka ng memo to all the staff. So yung process of creating the memo, that's playing the role. So that's
Exactly.
acting.
And you need to make sure also na acceptable yung mga bawat words na inilalagay mo doon.
Correct.
So isa pa yun, is
Yes.
playing the role. That's
Yes.
right. Yes, tama.
Parang meron ako narinig na nagustuhan ko lang yung words na yun or sentence na yun, yung sabi na ang buhay ay parang isang malaking pelikula.
Ano yun? Kinantay ni Pueblo Pascual doon sa kanilang Christmas station ID.
Mo? Doon ba yun? Pero, yun na yun.
naman. Life is so
Sabi
parang
nga,
pelikula talaga yung buhay.
Actor nga tayo, di ba? Sa totoong buhay.
Oo, totoo yun.
Totoo yun.
Ayan, so, siguro time na para dumako na tayo sa ating alin ang pipiliin mo portion. Pero kasi kaming segment dito, direct, pambagat isa, alin ang pipiliin mo. I-intro muna natin para favorite niya.
Sarap.
Para talaga siyang Amerikano.
K-pop.
Meron siyang accent kasi.
Ayan.
So dito direct sa alin ang pipiliin mo, may bibigay kami sa iyo na tanong, tapos yun, nandun na sa kasi sa title yung mechanics. Pipili ka lang. Pero dito sa alin ang pipiliin mo portion natin ngayon, wala tayong bibigay na option. Pero papipili natin si Direk sa general na So yung question natin today is halimbawa na stranded ka sa isang island at meron ka lang isang pelikula na madadala na papanoorin mo habang nandun ka sabihin na stranded ka for 1 year. Tapos meron ka lang isang pelikula na pwedeng dalhin doon na yun lang ang papanoorin mo for that 1 year. Anong pelikula ito at bakit? Sorry Derek, bago mo sagutin. Yung alin ang pipiliin mo question natin, pwede rin siya para din sa mga nanonood natin ngayon.
Kapetox.
Sa mga kapetoks natin, sagot lang kayo sa comment at pipili kami ng favorite namin na sagot. At ang napili namin ay mananalo ng
Tumataginting na 50
dirhams.
Hindi 50,000, 50 dirhams.
50 dirhams na.
With Petox t-shirt.
With Petox t-shirt. Ayan. Di ba?
Amir, alam mo na.
Natalo ko si Derek sa natin. 50.
May pang-contribution na.
Ayan. So, yun, Derek. Yung question natin, anong pelikula yung pipiliin mo na yun lang ang papanoorin mo for 1 year? Pwedeng pelikula mo mismo or another film na nagustuhan mo rin?
Okay, ang pelikulang dadalhin ko, siguro sa USB or sa cellphone ko, para mapanood ko yan siya, ay yung pelikula ni Alfred Hitchcock na Psycho.
Psycho, okay. Yun ba yung Derek? Yun yung isa sa mga inspiration mo kung bakit ka
He is
naging
my ultimate inspiration, Alfred Hitchcock. Kaya mahilig ako sa horror films.
okay. Nice. How about you, Cubs?
Box muna. Box, sinisip ko pa yung pelikula ko.
Gagaya ka niya ng sagot eh.
Pwede ba dalawa?
Pwede. Pwede, isa lang.
Kasi akong dalawang...
Isa lang.
Isa lang. Pumili ka na nandun sa dalawa mo.
pareha kasi sila parang 100 times ko nang napanood.
Okay.
Ito na lang. Pinaka-favorite ko talaga, Interview with a Vampire.
Ayun kay Brad Pitt?
Kay Brad Pitt. Tsaka kay
Tom Cruise.
Pero for the past 3 years siguro, 3 years or 2 years, binabalik-balik ka talaga yung Hidden Figures.
Alin yan? Parang hindi ko napanood.
Yun yung movie ng tatlong African lady na who works in NASA.
Alam ko
Napakano ng contribution nila. They are actually hidden heroes. Kaya hidden figures kasi hindi man na-recognize ng
Yes,
ng history
I watched
nila.
that.
Nakita.
Yun, as in like siguro 30 or 40 times ko nang pinanood siya, balik-balik lang. At gustong-gusto ko talaga yun. Pero kung isa lang, yun, Interview with a Vampire.
Okay.
Yun yung pinaka-favorite ko.
Cubs.
Isip na ako eh.
Sige.
Hindi, kasi ito kasi nung napanood ko, parang malaking impact dun sa past experience ko sa life noon. Yung Only Life ni Bong Navarro. Hindi siya about dun sa comedy, hindi siya about dun sa
Pelikula yan? Pelikula?
Pelikula. Hindi siya about dun sa love story nung main character. Yung Only Life kasi yung kwento niya, yung nung nag-break up sila nung girlfriend niya. Parang nag-decide siya na yung meron siyang parang magical na may mag-a-appear na isang bar. Tapos pag ininom mo yung whiskey, babalik ka dun sa time na kailangan gusto niyang baguhin yung nangyari. So pero dun sa ending kasi niya, hindi niya rin nabago yung pangyayari na gusto niyang baguhin sa past. Meron dun time na namatay yung nanay niya, gusto niyang baguhin, piniprevent niya na ma-aksidente yung nanay niya, pero hindi niya pa rin nagawa. So ang gusto ko lang kasi dun, ang aral na nakuha ko dun, yung imbis na gusto mong isipin na baguhin yung past mo, bakit hindi mo gamitin inspirasyon towards sa future mo? Yun yung parang nakita ko kasi dun parang sinuko niya na gusto niyang baguhin, parang sinuko niya na, and then nag-move on na lang sa dun sa nangyari sa kanya.
Okay, nice.
Ikaw naman.
Ako, yung all-time favorite ko siguro yung Forrest Gump. Yun, kahit ilang beses ko panoorin, lagi kong
run.
So hindi ko magsasawang panoorin yun ng 1 year. Dahil parang lahat na ng genre ng film parang pumasok na dun sa kwento na yun eh. So
Comedy,
yan, si
drama.
Tom Hanks. Yun yung isa sa mga main talaga na favorite film ko so far. So yun. Ayan.
So, ating mga kapetoks din, if meron kayong favorite film na pinapanood nyo, or rather, if given a chance, yun lang talaga yung mapapanood nyo. Anong movie po yun? Pa-comment lang po. At bakit? Pa-comment lang po sa comment section. And as mentioned, yung mapipili po naming pinakamagandang sagot will win 50 dirhams and a Petox t-shirt.
Ayan. Di ba, Direk, may mga paganyan Ayan, Direk, any last
Last word?
Hindi naman.
Para naman ako bibitahin.
Para lang dito sa
Sir, di mo ako may kasalanan, sir.
Para lang sa episode na to. Hindi na.
Last piece of advice from Kiko
Piece of
Man Film.
advice sa mga nag-aspire na maging siyempre na yan. Sa mga nag-aspire na maging, or kahit hindi mga filmmaker, mga Pilipino in general.
Importante na patuloy mong mahalin yung lahi mo bilang Pilipino. Yung lahing Kayumanggi ay ang lahi na kung saan kinabibilangan ito ng isang malikhaing pag-iisip. Mga intelihenteng tao na katulad mo at katulad ko. Masiyahin, mga Pilipino. Mahalin natin yan. Sa kabila ng mga nakikita natin na hindi naayon sa ating expectations, mahalin pa rin natin ang bansang Pilipinas. Maging proud pa rin tayo maging Pilipino. at maging dahilan para maiba ang konsepto ng ibang lahi patungkol sa Pilipino at ang Pilipinas.
Yes.
Wag natin silang tulungan na i-prove, tama nga, ganyan nga talaga yung Pilipino. Wag natin silang tulungan doon. Tulungan natin sila pa-realize, ay, ganun pala yung mga Pinoy. Ay, oo nga, mali tayo. Ganun dapat. Yun yung gusto kong ibahagi sa manonood ninyo, sa mga filmmakers, sa mga aspiring filmmakers, sa mga film enthusiasts. Yun yung kailangang itatak ninyo sa inyong mga puso at isipan. Na hindi dahil tayo ay parte ng third world, ay wala na tayong karapatang marinig ng buong mundo. No. Mas lalo tayong merong karapatan. Nasabi nila kaya ganyan ang Pilipino at ang Pilipinas kasi watak-watak siya sa mga isla. Tingnan na lang natin sa perspektibang ito. Na ang Pilipinas ay basag na pangarap sa sahig ng mundo. Pero kahit basag na pangarap ito sa sahig ng mundo, para itong pugad, nest. Because every nest is made out of broken branches.
Yes, yes.
And it's still being considered as a safe haven.
Yes.
Ganun ang Pinas. You know?
Ay, galing.
Alam mo, books
Papaisip
yan
ka talaga sa
Oo, alam mo, yung pagiging matalinghaga ni Kiko Man Film, Direk Kiko Man Film. Napakaganda. Ang sarap lang pakinggan na merong isang Pilipino na naniniwala pa rin siya na ang Pilipino ay the best lahi.
Totoo naman yun.
Totoo. Thank you, thank you.
Maraming salamat direct sa pagbisita sa amin. Sana pag may time sana makapasyal ka ulit.
Oh, naman.
Ayan.
Definitely. And I hope na na you'll be able to experience that, to be part of Kikaman Films. Not because I wanted to gain a lot of members, but because I see in you guys na sayang yung passion na yan if you won't enhance that. Always remember that only an iron can sharpen an iron.
Correct. Yes, that's true. Ako naman, Direk, I'm so thankful. I was actually expecting that today would be like a talk of how Kikoman was made, how Kikoman came up, what are the technicalities of creating the film, what are the new technologies that comes along with creating the film. I did not expect that it's sort of like a reopening of my patriotism. Patriotism. Patriotism.
Pagiging Pilipino.
Sa pagiging Pilipino amidst the supposed topic na filmmaking. We are so grateful and honored at the same time. For me personally, I don't know, with my partners, personally, that we do have a Filipino on this platform that is soaring high, becoming recognized and starting to be recognized internationally, because I do believe na ito na po yung perfect time, perfect era for Filipino film industry to really rise to the top. Kasi since nung college ako, kahit nung high school po, I really do believe sa art ng Filipino filmmaking and the stories that we bring to the table. Yun po. So this is timely. Timely po yung ano.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I agree. Sinabi mo. Ayan. So, thank you very much. Maraming salamat muli sa mga kapetoks natin. Ako nga pala ulit si Rage.
Ako naman po si Box.
At ako naman po si Kebab. Ako naman po si Cabs.
Kebab. Siya nga pala si
Nagutom
Kebab.
ako. Nagutom ako.
Ako po si Mandy.
Alright.
So, maraming salamat sa pananood.
Hanggang sa susunod na episode.
Hanggang sa susunod. Paalam mga bata.
Batibot.